Right, so yeah, fixtures just gone. Game week 1. What was your thoughts? Well, first of all, let's start with United first. How did you feel the Friday night game?
I enjoyed it. It was good.
Hmm.
I thought we played quite well, considering we're in a team in crisis. It's a good game.
Team in crisis. I wouldn't say he's in crisis, but I thought you were good in patches.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was like there's a few glimpses, and it was like last season.
Yeah, I mean
they were a bit rusty.
But for me, I think the fundamental issue is, and I don't care who you'd signed. I mean, I know you didn't sign anyone in the end, but even if you did, I just think it's Mourinho's way of playing me. It's just boring. I mean, it's always, even when he was winning titles at Chelsea, it was boring, wasn't it?
Occasionally, but they did break records in that season. But it's with the players that he trusts, and I don't think he didn't trust some of the players last year. No, for whatever reason. But he's got to stick with what he's got now, and I think that's a good thing.
It is a good thing, and I think there was some good spells from United. I definitely don't think that he's challenge this year. Though, just looking at what else is out there.
That's what I want everyone to think, though. I want
no pressure.
I just want a quiet season. People can bang on about Liverpool, as much as they want, and just let us get on with it. Because at this time last year, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, United are back; they're going to win it." But obviously, we know how that went.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There was some good things though. It looked like there was glimpses of us playing better than last year, especially with Fred. Yeah, getting the ball up the pitch quicker, and Pereira as well. And obviously Luke Shaw, if he carries on playing like that. Did you see Mourinho's celebration when he scored as well?
Did he go mad?
He went mental. I've never seen him celebrate like that before, other than when we won the Europa.
Yeah.
It was nice. Got a bit emotional.
Yeah. There was definitely some positives. I didn't really notice Pereira, if I'm being honest. But maybe sometimes that's a good thing, isn't it, if you don't notice the player.
That's where he was playing. Yeah, he was playing CDM. So
sometimes it's a good thing.
Again, it might be because I was focusing on it, but what he was doing, it just seemed like he'd been playing there for years. Like it didn't seem like it was his first start. In the Prem.
No. Yeah. So overall, happy.
Yeah, generally, considering what everyone was talking about. I mean, there's better things to come.
Yeah.
Just as the season gets better, could go worse, could get better, but I'm optimistic.
Yeah. Long road ahead, eh? Yeah, I was just saying, there's a long road ahead.
Yeah, definitely. It's like you can't say it's your year after one game.
Yeah. No, you can't do.
It's a bit of a joke.
But it's well, that brings me on to my next point. Net Spend FC, the crown champions after one match. I'm just absolutely sick to the back teeth of just this bubble that the media and Sky and everyone just puts them in.
I mean, yeah, they played well, but I didn't see anything. I mean, you've got to judge them based on United standards as well. You expect United to get better, so obviously Liverpool will as well. But it wasn't like watching you lot last year.
No.
So you didn't even start that well last year. It was
no. We won, but they were just like, I mean, they played an unexciting West Ham team at home. It's not a big achievement, and even if it was a big achievement, you can't start saying greatness personified and all that stuff that they were coming out with after one game. It doesn't. It's so irritating.
The fact that they were comparing themselves to City. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's offensive to City.
It is.
For the season they had to say it after one game because they bought 4 players. Yeah. They bought a goalkeeper who has had one good season.
Yeah.
They didn't have anything to do on Saturday.
No.
So you can't... Sunday, sorry. So you can't really judge him, but...
And
give it till
November
at least.
I've seen some tweets that they were saying, Naby Keita's everything that United have ever wanted from Pogba. I was like,
did you watch him on Friday?
No, but even still, he's played one game. One game he's played for us, and you're going on like is the best thing. Oh, I can't.
They're comparing him to Gerrard.
Oh yeah.
It's like watching Steven Gerrard run across the Anfield turf again.
He wears that number 8 shirt. Well, he's took Steven's shirt and he's took it on. I was like, oh my God, what is my life? I just can't.
It's bad.
Can't be doing with it. This is why no one likes Liverpool fans. No one likes the club. It's partly not their fault because as soon as they start doing a bit well, the whole sports community just blows up. Well, neutrals anyway, not fans, but and Liverpool fans are the worst of all. They're just like, oh yeah, this is it. We've got the new Stevie Gerrard. This is our year.
But they're saying that they haven't said it every other year.
Yeah, like this is the first year they've said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, before it was just a joke. It was just a joke. It's like, what are you on about? It's a joke now. For us.
Yeah, exactly. I just pray.
It's always been a joke.
I just pray that
that
they do something like that. That they do another. When was it? Was it 2015? 15, yeah, I think it was 2015.
14, 15, I think.
I just that Liverpool have always got that in them, though, haven't they? They've always got something like that in him, which is it's brilliant. I just love it.
Klopp's got it in him.
Yeah, Klopp. Did you see that celebration he was doing when they scored? It's at the third or second goal, I think.
Beggars belief. Imagine if Mourinho did that.
Like he was doing like.
He'd be in prison now.
No, but
if Mourinho did that.
It was like he was like a double wank. Like someone put on Twitter like a double wank splat. Somebody put.
He'd be on some kind of register.
Like
if Mourinho did that.
Do you know what people say that Mourinho plays to the cameras, which I think he does, but Klopp is 10 times worse than Mourinho. 10 times worse.
He is.
He knows when the camera's on him, and like he starts barking out commands and gurning and doing ridiculous celebrations when you scored a third goal against West Ham. What are you celebrating that for? You've already won the game. Oh, just I can't talk about Liverpool. They get me angry.
We should talk about the other side of Liverpool though. Everton Wolves. That was a good game. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Genuinely enjoyed that.
Really good game. Yeah, it was end to end that game. The only thing that I was a bit shocked at with that game, and I didn't know what to expect really, but I just didn't think Wolves were going to play like that. They were a bit long ballish for me. Like every time they got a grip of the ball, they were just trying to play a Hail Mary pass into the, try to put someone through. Yeah,
at the end they kind of changed it up a bit though, and they were playing like direct, not that direct, but they were getting it forward. They were which was good, which was better, but. That's when they scored.
Maybe it was just nerves at the start. They were just trying to get the ball into the box as much as they can. But they were falling flat on their face at the start, and they didn't look too impressive. But that Ruben Neves, I think he's going to be something else. Mate.
Something else, isn't he?
He just looks like a not well, yeah, like a complete midfield. Obviously, he's not the complete midfielder yet because he's not proven. But he looks like he can go forward, attack, come back, defend. He just looks. I'm surprised someone didn't go in for him,
I think they probably will.
Yeah.
If you give it a season or two, he'll probably end up at Liverpool. I don't know why. I could just see him going there.
And then they start comparing him to Roy Keane after a game.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, and Yaya Toure. Oh, don't get me back onto them. I can't be doing with them. But yeah, I was really impressed with Richarlison. I thought he was quality. Did you?
Yeah, he's a good signing. I think people talk about the fee, but it's just the modern.
By the end of the day, it's 35 million in it that could rise to 50 eventually.
Oh, is it? I thought it was just 50.
I follow some Everton fan on Twitter, and he was saying that the actual fee is 35 million, but it can raise to 50 with add-ons, and I don't know if it's like if they win the FA Cup or whatever, I don't know, but there's like clause in it like that. So, and he's only 21. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good signing, I think.
I think it's a really good signing, and he looked quality. But yeah, so that was a really entertaining game. What other games did I watch? I watched I went right through. I watched the full 90 minutes of the Fulham Crystal Palace game, and I just thought, I thought they were dead. Do you know what? I thought they were dead unlucky, Fulham, because I know some people have said different, but the game that I watched, Fulham absolutely battered them and just got caught on 2 counters because, the Crystal Palace have got loads of pace on the wings. I just think they just showed their lack of experience in the Premier League, and just got caught out twice. But for me, they've just hammered them. Did you see any of the highlights?
Yeah, I did. I've seen bits of it. I thought they did play well. They were unlucky not to win, but again, it's. I thought if you make mistakes in the Prem in it, you get punished.
That's just inexperience. That they just need to. That'll take time. That just to always be on guard for a counter attack. But I thought Sessegnon looked mint. I thought Schürrle did well. Schürrle should have had a penalty, stonewall penalty. The referee was 2 yards away and didn't give it, which I thought was terrible.
Yeah, no, it was a penalty.
Just hard lines. They should have scored 3 or 4. I thought, but I think they'll do really well this year. Any other major results? Hey, we got that one. We got that one wrong, didn't we? We said it'd be a boring.
We thought Fulham would win.
No.
The one we thought was going to be boring was
Watford and Brighton.
Oh, it was Sunday game. It was Burnley Southampton.
No, that one we got right. But one about we thought Watford and Brighton would be a proper crap draw.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I didn't watch that game though.
Yeah, I've seen the highlights, and that Pereira just banged into. It just looked like a pretty easy win for him, really. But I didn't think, even when I looked at the teams, obviously when I go through when the teams are announced at 2 o'clock and you're doing your bets, I would go through all the teams, and even when I see the team, I thought there's nothing special there, for them to get a win. But yeah, apparently they looked like they just look strong.
Yeah, I think they both have average season. Don't think they've got.
No, I think
Brighton shouldn't have anything to worry about. I don't think.
So I could see them going down personally.
I think they'll be bottom half, but
I think
they've got a good manager and they've got a good team generally. Nothing special, but
I think they'll be in a relegation battle. Do you know what I mean? Like they could potentially one of the teams that could potentially go down. Definitely.
They'll be looking over their shoulder, but there's teams in worse situations than them. I think.
There is. Any other ones that that stand out to us?
Nothing special really. Chelsea did well, but
that's a given.
I thought Huddersfield would do better than that. To be honest, I thought they'd have a bit more momentum from last season.
Yeah, they look well. Chelsea, they look really well. I'll give them that. It's not because it's a tough away day, isn't it? Huddersfield, they're a strong side, but they did really well. Like I said, I think with Sarri, I think they're going to do miles better than what they did well in the second season with Conte.
I think so.
Yeah, that was pretty cut and dry, wasn't it? Tottenham, that was a pretty cut and dry win. It was a good game though. I did watch that game.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. Tottenham did better than I thought. Kane was pretty quiet.
Yeah, Kane did nothing.
Didn't really do much.
It was. I was impressed with that Lucas. I rated him. I thought he was just.
I didn't think he had that good a game. He's a good player, but I don't think he played that well.
Sure, he might have different perspectives.
He'll get better.
I thought he was all right. Nothing amazing, but I just thought
he wasn't rubbish. Yeah, no, he wasn't bad, but he wasn't like he didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything that I was like, bloody hell.
Yeah, and that was it. And then
considering he didn't go to the World Cup as well, and he was pretty fresh.
Yeah, that's true. And then what happened? Last game of the weekend was El Championes versus Arsenal. What did you make of it?
Arsenal did a lot. They didn't put as much up as I thought they would.
Yeah.
No, I don't think the starting lineup was right. It was weird because their new players played better than their old players. Yeah. It was like the ones who played under Wenger.
Yeah.
It had it drilled into them so much, and then the new guys came out and they came out flying. It was interesting.
I thought it'd be a lot more of a tough game than that because we didn't play the best.
I wasn't impressed by City at all in that game. They were pretty. Obviously, they won. Then they were a bit rusty. Yeah, you could tell
that's all it is. It was just rust. It was just not fully back into the swing of things. Not fully fit really. But I thought it was definitely rusty, but it was a solid performance from us. I thought.
Yeah, it was. You got the win away from home.
Clean sheet as well.
It's not easy to win at Arsenal.
There was a few mistakes, mainly from Edison. Mendy looked a bit ropey, but that's a given considering how much time off he's had.
You didn't have your best players either.
No.
Well, arguably.
No. I mean, De Bruyne and Silva definitely. Even though, I mean, I know David Silva's been the best player we've ever had, but with what's going on in his personal life now, his mind's elsewhere, and with how well Bernardo Silva has been playing and how good he's looked in pre-season, he's definitely going to have to fight for his spot. Definitely.
Yeah, he's retired from Spain now.
Yeah, just retired. Silva. Yeah. It's too much, isn't it? On an international break now, he could go home, can't he?
Yeah, exactly. When Scholes and Giggs did that, they played on for probably longer than they should have.
It puts extra years on your career, doesn't it?
Bothered about that.
Yeah. I mean, if it was me, I've always said this since it happened. If it was me personally now, and if I was David Silva, I'd retire me altogether. Like, you've made your money, you've won loads of trophies, you won a World Cup, you won the Euros. You've won the Premier League. What more have you got to prove now? You've got, a life-changing circumstance that's happened to you. Just go home and be with your family. That's what I would do. But obviously, he's not doing that. But
it's hard to just give it up, though, isn't it?
And Pep has said, they must have had a conversation. Pep has said, that they're gonna. It won't be as much of a, I don't want to say bit part player, but he'll have a less. What's the word I'm looking for?
Less strain on him.
Yeah, like he won't be. He won't be counting on him, if you know what I mean. If he's got other places to be, well, that's what I took from it anyway. So I think that's nice for him. But yeah, I thought Bernardo Silva looked well. Aguero,
he does look good. I like Bernardo Silva.
I think Aguero looks sharp for the start of the season. Aguero always looks a bit, bit rough when the season starts, but I think he looks sharp, me.
Yeah, I think he's got a point to prove, hasn't he? Because there's rumblings last season that him and Pep didn't get on, like he wasn't really adapting. But it sounds like he's.
Sounds like he's getting on board now, doesn't it? And he's
picking up what he's putting down.
He looks sharp. I mean, he had that one-on-one yesterday, and I thought there was no way he wasn't going to score. But
it was a good save.
But Arsenal were just. I thought they were shocking at times. I really did.
They were. They looked a bit clueless. You could tell they've got a new manager, but it's 20 years.
I don't get that. Why have you signed a decent young goalkeeper, right? Not young, but like young 20s young, and you don't play him? I just don't get it.
Especially when you're playing from out the back as well. Because I think Czech had a good pre-season, and that's why he played.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, it's Czech. He's gone. He used to be a top quality keeper. He isn't anymore. You've just signed a keeper who doesn't play in the Premier League. Sorry, he didn't go to the World Cup, so he's fresh. And you're playing to this new system. Czech can't play that new system. I don't care what anyone says. He can't do it. He's too old. He's one dimensional, isn't he now? He's set in his ways. I just don't.
Got a counter argument for you though. If in your first game you play City and you concede potentially 4 goals, might not be good for his confidence.
Like a Carrier situation, he never recovered, did he?
Yeah, like De Gea.
Yeah.
He got peppered when we first played you. It took him a while to recover from that. So that might be one reason as well.
Could be. You never know what he's thinking, do you? Maybe he's, because he's just sort of written the game off already. But saying that, he can't do that. You can't have that mentality if you're going to even finish in the top 4 this year. You've got to go for every game. And no, so I don't. Maybe not. But that Torreira should have started. I mean, he's everything that their midfield's been craving. He's
like Xhaka, but
good. Yeah,
good.
But does what he said, and he looks like when he comes on, he's just got that. Do you know that face that Roy Keane had, that nasty face, just naturally. And he's got that.
That is what they needed.
Definitely need that. I thought. What else did I think? I thought that kid. What's that kid called? Is it Guendouzi?
Guendouzi. I really like him. For a 19-year-old.
I thought he was really good. I rated him. He was quick. He was agile. He's tall.
He went for it as well.
He was everywhere. He had a few mistakes, but that comes when with being young and stuff like that. I don't think.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, he wasn't. You're gonna have a mistake, but I thought I wouldn't take him out of the team, would you?
No, I'd play him in Torreira.
And
Ramsey maybe.
Yeah.
Well, depends how they're playing.
I definitely
4-3-3. I would
play Ozil. I don't know what this illusion is. Like, even some Arsenal fans say it. He's absolutely awful, and I mean awful.
They're just waiting on that game because when he does play well, it's like 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
But his average is like 4 out of 10.
He was awful. Everything that was going through him, he'd mess it up. Just no matter what, he'd just find a way to mess it up.
That last shot, I think it was like 80 minutes, 85 minutes. And he was through on goal. I think Lichtsteiner put in a pretty good cross, and he just fumbled it.
Yeah, it's just
no, you can't.
You can't be doing that when you're on that much money. You're supposed to be one of the top players at Arsenal. Definitely not. I think Aubameyang, like you say, he didn't have a pretty good game, but he wasn't getting the service, was he? And
no, he wasn't.
When Lacazette come on with him, he was they looked well. But I definitely think that them two need to play together. They need to find a way to get them two, because for me, them two should be your focal point, shouldn't they?
Yeah, definitely. Just get them playing now, because they're pretty good. You know, if they play that well against City, probably stand a good chance against everyone else.
Something like, I don't know, 5-3-2 or something. Something, that's defensive for them, but that gets them to, in the game, because I think that them two are what you need to build the team around, because they're the best quality. With that Torreira in midfield and that Guendouzi, I think it's definitely got the good makings of a good team. But just not yet. It'll take time. Do you remember? I was saying to you one the other day. Do you remember when Pep first joined City, and he was trying to teach them the new way? We were all over the place.
And they didn't have the players either. We didn't. Not all of them. That's why. No. Same situation, innit? It's like when Klopp went to Liverpool. He's
had a shortened transfer window to try and get these players in. He's obviously not got them all in, so it's going to take time. It does take a full season to get just for him to get used to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I made up with that win. I think it was a solid performance. I need to just make a point of this. I loved Laporte and Stones together. I mean, I just thought they were dead, just dead strong together. I mean, for me, Stones is playing the best he's ever played at the minute. I think he's come back after the World Cup. He's brought that form with him. Do you know what I mean? And there was a time in the game, and I couldn't believe it. Like Laporte and Aubameyang were, like in a race to get the ball together. I think Aubameyang was in possession, and Laporte stayed up, kept up with him and tackled him in like a bit of a last ditch tackle.
Yeah, I remember that. I was impressed.
I just thought they were dead strong together, and I don't know. I don't think. Well, I wouldn't take him out of the team for Otamendi. I mean, Company's not the sort of player you can rely on at the minute, is he?
No, I'd keep Laporte in. I like him. I don't like Otamendi. No. He's a bit of a donkey.
I can't really slag him because I thought he was brilliant last year. He was really strong, but he has always got that mistake in him. Whereas Laporte looks quite calm and level-headed. Reads the game better. Whereas Otamendi's always got that thing in him where he just dives in, just completely misses it.
Yeah, he gets a yellow card every time he plays, doesn't he? I've never seen him play and not get one.
So that's why I definitely keep him. I just thought they were brilliant. And
Speaking of centre backs, Eric Bailly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he looks
he's something else, him.
If you can keep him fit.
I could see why he gets injured though.
But he played. Do you know what?
Because he just forgets that he's like a mortal or something. Like
he plays. Do you know what he reminds me of? Aaron? The way he plays exactly like Company. What I was saying is he plays exactly like Company. When Company was younger.
He does.
But it's not a bad thing. Like he runs out. Presses high but gets the ball and wins it and is strong. That's exactly like how Company used to play. But it's all very, very well when you're 25. But in a couple of years' time, it'll happen. This is why Company's poor legs now are just gone because of the way he played. Do you know what I mean?
It is. You can't keep it up.
No, you definitely can't keep it up. But what are you going to do if it's working now? Just leave it, innit?
Yeah. I like that centre back partnership of ours. It's it's good.
I definitely keep Shaw there, me personally.
If he keeps playing like that, no reason to take him out. Especially considering Mourinho looks like he's really put the work in.
Yeah.
And he was so happy for him. It was good to see.
He's one of them players, Shaw. I mean, even though he's a United player, I do like him. He's just got that likability factor, I think. Don't know why. I think I just feel sorry for him, really, because he's had the bad luck he's had, with injuries.
Yeah, it was that injury, like, because he was our best player up until that point, and that season anyway.
Yeah. Right, is that the lot?
Yeah, that's it. Game's done. Next game weekend.
Weekend coming. We'll have to do a little preview video, but yeah, that's that. Thank you to everyone for watching. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like, subscribe and turn your notification bell on. Also, please follow us on all the social media links listed down below. Thank you.